to the morning sun. Feel the warmth, a new day has begun. Coffee brews and the world comes to life. A Logan County breakfast started right. Join us here, come smile with me in morning light. Oh, so free. Feel the joy, feel the beat. Logan County's got the rhythm.
Good morning, Logan County. I'm Brian.
And I'm Lindsey. Let's start our day with a little inspiration. Today's daily devotional comes from Hebrews 12:2. Looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God.
Amen. Good morning and welcome to Logan County Breakfast, your go-to show for uplifting stories and great conversations to start your day right here in beautiful Logan County, Arkansas.
Yes, thank you for tuning in. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Get ready for some fantastic news, entertaining segments, and a whole lot of fun to kickstart your day. So sit back, relax, and let's make this a wonderful morning together.
We have an exciting show lined up for you today. First, we'll dive into a bit of history, share an inspiring story, and catch you up on the latest local news. But first, we'll kick things off with a quick look at the weather right after this brief message. Don't go away.
Rice Lawn Care and Tree Services, your trusted partner for tree care in Boonville and surrounding areas. Specializing in expert tree care and removal, they handle every job with precision. Stacy in Boonville said, Kevin and his crew did an excellent job removing 3 trees. Great price and quality work, highly recommend. From hazardous tree removals to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. Serving Boonville and the surrounding communities with honest service and competitive prices. Call Rice Lawn Care and Tree Services today at 479-206-1582 for a free tree consultation.
Welcome back. Here's a look at today's weather in Logan County, sponsored by Baker Shelter Insurance. Today, cloudy early with peaks of sunshine expected late.
Come on, sunshine.
High 51 degrees. Tonight, cloudy with an occasional rain shower. Low near 43.
I thought you somehow put our house in the background of that.
Oh, no.
Oh, look like it.
See who's in the chat this morning. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Dennis and Wanda Harrison, and happy Valentine's Day to you. Good morning, Kennard Christensen. And Mom says, happy birthday to my sweetheart baby. My dad's birthday's today. Happy birthday, Dad.
Yes, happy birthday.
And good morning, Derek Wagner. And good morning, Peg Johnston.
Yes, good morning, everyone.
So happy you all could join us this morning.
Yes.
You know, every day brings with it its unique piece of history. Let's explore some of the most fascinating events that happened on this day in our next segment called
My happy place. On this day we shine so bright, so bright. On this day I stay fly.
On this day in 2005, online video sharing site YouTube is founded in San Mateo, California by Steve Chen and Chad Hurley and Jawed Kareem.
Wow.
Yeah, and of course today, everybody knows, is Valentine's Day, just celebrated on February 14th. And we're ready to shower our significant others with love and tokens of our affection. Anyone and everyone can be shown some love today.
Yes.
This day of love is celebrated in so many ways. It is always exciting to see what the new traditions are included or created year after year. Whether it's elaborate engagements, intimate dinners for two, spending time with family, or the most recent variation, Galentine's Day.
Yes. Well, happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Coming up after the break, we'll jump into the news and local events happening near you. Don't go away.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Contact Baker's Shelter Insurance in Booneville at 479-675-2782.
Discover the charm of Pennies from Heaven in Booneville, a place where unique finds are given a second chance to shine. From beautifully refinished antique furniture to clothing, kids' items, and even men's goods, there's something for everyone. But that's not all. We're also your local Bible bookstore. At Pennies from Heaven, it's not about the money. It's about the love of the craft and sharing it with you. Come discover affordable artistry and heartfelt hospitality. Visit today and find your next treasure. It is now time for our news brief.
In a controversial decision, the Arkansas Senate Public Health, Welfare, and Labor Committee has voted against Senate Bill 2, which aimed to eliminate the state's mandatory water fluoridation policy. Critics argue that this move endangers the cognitive development of children in Arkansas. Sponsored by Senators Clint Penzo and Brian King, along with Representatives Matt Duffield and Aaron Pilkington, the bill faced staunch opposition despite growing scientific evidence suggesting a link between fluoride consumption and decreased IQ levels in children. A recent study published in JAMA Pediatrics by the National Toxicology Program has brought these concerns to the forefront. Supporters of the bill contend that the current mandate is based on outdated research that fails to incorporate recent findings on fluoride's potential risks. Opponents, however, defend the continued fluoridation of water as vital for preventing tooth decay. This decision highlights ongoing debates within the Arkansas legislature regarding science-based policy and the responsibility of lawmakers to prioritize the health of future generations. Advocates for children's health are calling for a reassessment of the facts and urge legislators to consider the implications of their actions on the state's youth.
All right. In local news, area residents are preparing for the upcoming 2025 Polar Plunge, which will take place tomorrow at Cove Lake in Paris on, February 15th. Registration for both individual and team participants will begin at 10 a.m. Plungers are encouraged to come in costume to enhance the festive atmosphere of the event, which this year has a Mardi Gras theme. Each participant is required to raise a minimum of $50 to take the plunge, and the event itself will kick off at 11 a.m. Get ready to take the plunge and support a great cause.
That's always a treat.
Yes.
Good morning, Tammy and Kenny Berry.
Good morning.
Long time no see. Glad you could join us. Our next story takes us to the Great Plains, where something incredible is happening. A movement that's not only rejuvenating the land, but also reconnecting people with their cultural roots.
Yes, that's right. A tribal-led nonprofit called the Tanka Fund is spearheading an effort to bring thousands of bison back to their ancestral lands. And it's not just about the bison, it's about restoring ecosystems, empowering native ranchers, and revitalizing a way of life that's deeply tied to these majestic animals.
For centuries, bison were the keystone species of the Great Plains. Their presence shaped the ecosystem in ways that scientists and conservationists are still marveling at. But after near extinction, both the land and the communities that depended on bison suffered greatly.
Enter the Tanka Fund. They're helping native ranchers secure land, repair fencing, and grow their bison herds, all while creating a market for bison meat. Dawn Sherman, the executive director and a member of the Lakota, Delaware, Shawnee, and Cree tribes, explains it beautifully. She says bringing back Bringing buffalo back to the land and to our people helps restore the ecosystem and everything it supports, from animals to plants to people.
And the results are remarkable. Bison are nature's landscapers, and their return has transformed the land. Their wallows, these shallow depressions they create while rolling on the ground, fill with rainwater and become tiny wetlands. Amphibians, insects, and certain plants thrive there, some of which Native Americans use for food and medicine.
How interesting. Plus, they're essential for other animals. Black-footed ferrets, for example, live symbiotically with bison and nearly vanished when the bison were gone. Birds like the long-billed curlew even use bison dung, to camouflage their nests. That is poop, by the way.
Let's not forget the bigger picture. Since 2020, the Tonka Fund, in partnership with the Intertribal Buffalo Council and the Nature Conservancy, has transferred over 2,300 bison to native managed lands. These animals are helping heal soil still scarred by the Dust Bowl while restoring a critical ecosystem that supports countless other species.
But this movement isn't just about the environment. It's deeply personal for Native communities. It's a chance to reconnect with ancestral practices and regain food sovereignty. Sherman calls it coming full circle.
The Tonka Fund's work shows how conservation and cultural restoration go hand in hand. It's a powerful reminder of how we can learn from nature and history to build a better future.
Well, that was very informative and wonderful. I love it. Besides the dung.
Well, it's a bird that uses the...
I know. I didn't know. I was going over this a few minutes before we started, and I didn't know what dung is, so I Googled it, and it is, in fact...
Dung.
Anyway.
She said, I didn't know that. I never heard of that word. I was like, you've never heard of a dung beetle?
I'm glad I haven't. No, I haven't. Nope.
Yeah.
As we conclude today's show, we'd like to share motivational quotes to carry you throughout the day.
If you live to be 100, I want to live to be 100 minus 1 day, so I never have to live without you.
Oh.
A.A. Milne. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for joining us on Logan County Breakfast.
We will see you Monday morning with more news, weather, and inspiration. Have a great day and weekend.
Have a blessed day, everyone.